Maraming salamat po. Hello, everybody. Sir Francisco Cruz. Shout out to Sir Francisco Cruz from Saudi Arabia. Maraming salamat sa tamsakin. Tita Lorma Biton, present na naman. Ayan, maraming salamat po. Hindi pa dumating yung ating guest. So, alam niyo naman yung mga guest, palaging huli sa pagdating. Kaya ako muna umpisan ko muna yung ating show. Langga Marchi Vlog, thank you for joining. Marchi Vlog, Concon Vlog, Waps Channel, thank you for your support. Ayan, welcome everyone. So, ngayong gabi, meron tayong special guest. So, gabi pala dito sa California. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, California time. And I know sa Philippines, I think it's 11 a.m. 11 a.m. in the Philippines. Welcome, 7 million amazing viewers. Wow, thank you all for coming. So anyway, yung ating topic for today is a real talk. Real talk with Faith. So Faith, where are you? Hinihintay natin yung ating guest. Special guest is, she's my comadre. Maybe you don't know how I had comadre. Comadre, thank you for joining. Thank you for allowing me to be my guest. Ay, sandali ha. Bakit meron ganito? Ayan. Ganyan pala, maraming advertisement. Skip ko muna yung ad. Kasi, alam niyo na, Saliram TV. Saliram TV, thank you for joining. Ayan. Sino pa ba nandito? Concon Vlog. Ayan, always and forever yan. Concon Vlog. Saliram TV. Sir Francisco. At sa lahat ng mga nandito na nasa Facebook also, nasa Facebook Live tayo. So, simultaneous, napapanood tayo ng mga tao, ng mga viewers natin, simultaneously sa Facebook Live, tsaka Facebook Live, sana ba, and YouTube channel. So, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nandito. Sana meron kayong matutunan o di kaya may makuha kayong mga tips and learning sa aming topic for today. So yung topic namin for today is about, it's a real talk. It's just a conversation about life's journey, about wisdom, leap of faith. I don't know if a lot of people knew about this topic is about leap of faith. So we will discuss it in more details mamaya pagdating ng ating guest. So in the meantime, sayo muna kayo ng aking music sa dance to my music. Ayan. Inday Concon Angel at sa lahat na yes, Inday Concon Angel yan. Ayan, explain yourself na malagay.
No, I didn't realize that I'm gonna be late. So, anyways, that's fine. And it's actually it's also technology.
Technology issue.
Yeah, we're just getting back, so it's fine.
Okay, dapat kumanta ka. Marunong ka ba kumanta?
Oh my God. I don't have that confidence like you, Gemstar.
No, kailangan kahit na wala kang confidence. Kahit hindi ka marunong, kailangan mo lang confidence.
That's why I said confidence. No, because I remember I had joined that
Yun na
contest.
meron ako confidence kahit hindi ako marunong ko. Ayan.
No,
So anyway, Faith.
I remember I joined that contest back the days.
Anong contest? Singing contest. Ayan.
Singing contest. I was really forced.
O, di pwede ka pala mag-join.
But then because of the confidence, then there's no voice came out. Yeah, I ran
So,
out.
ginawa mo?
I really ran.
Anong ginawa mo?
I ran to backstage and then ran
my
away.
goodness.
And then I didn't go back anymore. And the following day, I resigned.
Okay, so on YouTube, walang ano, nobody will tell you you're not a good singer. Everybody will say, "Oh, you sing good," kahit na hindi.
I know.
So anyway,
Okay lahat.
Faith, I want to introduce you first to all the people. We have us 8 million people in the house watching, both on Facebook and YouTube. So we have audience here from other countries na mga Filipino contract workers around the world.
Oh,
Yung mga
really?
nandito and we have Facebook friends in the US and anywhere everywhere watching us. Kaya I'd like to introduce you kasi in the beginning, how did we come up with this talk show? So explain ko muna how did we
Ito?
came up with the talk show today na instant, 'di ba?
Oo nga,
So
instant.
ay ang
Yeah.
ganda-ganda mo. Siguro galing ka sa salon.
Hindi pa ako naligo, hindi pa hindi naman maamoy.
Ayan, yan ang gusto ko kay Faith kasi masayahin siyang tao. Faith, introduce yourself since na kanina pa ako dito. Ikaw na mag-introduce ng sarili mo.
Ay, ganun ba yun? Okay,
Yeah.
anyways. Hi, I'm Faith. I actually just got, it was just a really a random thing for this morning. I mean, this morning, my amiga, Comadre, just texted me about being a guest, and then I go like, "Oh, what the heck? It's just about time." Like it's really an amazing coincidence. I don't know if what you call it amazing coincidence, or it's really you call it fate, Fate, because my name is Faith. So, anyways, Comadre, what shall I say here? What?
Introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm Faith Granada. I used to be Faith. Yeah, I'm Faith Granada.
Yeah, people call her Faith and
Yeah.
she's Faith, I'm Hope.
Yes, exactly. Well,
So
you know
dapat
what?
palitin ko na yung pangalan ko ng
You
Hope.
can really be Star Hope, Hope Star, instead of
Hope
Jack
Star.
Star, Hope Star. Yeah,
Hope Star. Kasi everybody na nakausap ko nagkakaroon agad ng hope.
exactly. The same, likewise, likewise. So I really like it. I really like my comadre. Anyways, I don't know what this
Thank
really
you.
is, but she said that we're gonna have a talk show. So as of right now, it's just gonna be randomly.
Random.
What is the
Yeah.
title of our show?
So our
This
the title of our show is, ano ba yun kanina na
imagine.
sinulat ko?
I still don't know. Oh, it's a real talk with Faith.
Yeah, Real Talk with Faith. And we will talk about life, your life, our life's journey, and leap of faith and wisdom. So a little bit of everything to talk about to inspire people na nandito listening to
Oh
us. So
yeah.
like you're young and beautiful and
Oh
very
yes.
um professional and very
Is it already is it already
ready.
obvious that I'm already mid 30s?
Yeah, if you can, mga audience natin, if you can
Oh
guess
yeah, if
Faith.
maybe we can give them bonus if they guess my age. But
Yeah, Faith,
oh
bigyan mo sila
no.
ng bonus. You know, I give bonuses to people. I send them GCash.
Oh
Any
really?
pag
Okay, go
winner. So
on.
if they can guess your age, the first person na can guess your age, we will give them a prize.
Oh yeah, we'll give
Oh, sige.
GCash. Oh see.
Okay, GCash. Ayan. Ayan,
No.
5 million people in the house listening.
Oh
Okay,
my
Faith. So, the title yung ating kanina pinag-usapan ng umaga nung nagising tayo, 'di ba?
God.
Sino ba tumawag? Ako ba o ikaw?
I think I
Ako.
called uh maybe I called you because you texted me. Yeah, I was
Okay.
the one who
Tapos,
called you, I think, yeah.
yeah, nasa bed
Oh,
pa ako, nag-uusap tayo, and then
I
we
was
talk
also
about,
then.
yeah, we talk about everything, and then sabi natin, oh, let's have a talk show. And then what are we going to talk about? Kasi naka-came up ko yung magto-talk show tayo kasi yung mga kinukuwento mo is for talk show material. Kaya
Oh,
ulitin lang
sweet.
natin yung pinag-usapan natin kanina umaga.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
So ano
Yeah,
ba yung pinag-usapan natin kaninang umaga na,
no.
ah
No, I just remember because when you texted me about inviting me to be a guest here in your show, I was like thinking like, what the heck? Is this really just in time, or is it amazing coincidence? Whatever you may call it, because I just had this prompt or last week, I just
Mm-hmm.
saw this. I created a YouTube channel back on pandemic. When we were doing, we were locked in or locked out, whatever you call it. And then I remember I was like saying that I'm gonna continue this. And then a week after, I saw something. And then this morning, like recently, just really this morning, I had this prompt again that, oh my God, maybe I should have this talk about, leap of faith, the silver lining between leap of faith and the law of attraction, because I was really so passionate about neuropsychology, thing like that. And at the same time, I was also, a little bit of spiritual, like, during pandemic, maybe that has been a turn around in my whole spiritual, you know, journey, should I say. So, and then you talk to me about, having this show, and it just jives, It's like, I just remember when I woke up. That's why I called you. Yeah, I remember now. I was the one who called you because I saw that invitation for this talk show whatsoever, and I like the idea. And I think you're the perfect partner that I was looking for in order for
Faith,
us to really
Faith, excuse me. I think I told you I want to make you a star. You want to be famous? You can be a YouTube star, ayan.
That's so insane. That was crazy. And by the way, I'm kind of like a little bit, yeah, seriously, I'm shy. It's just not really obvious because, whenever I talk to Gemstar, she's really like, anytime we talk, it's just simply like giggling, bubbly, and all the energy is just naturally coming in. So that's why, even though I'm a little bit actually perplexed, a while ago I was really like, I was thinking like, shall I do this? Shall I really do this? And maybe that was one of the reasons, why I kind of like not really like not preparing, and I'm like, oh, what the heck shall I go? But anyways, thank you, Jam Star. You are really a star, and
You're welcome. And I'm gonna, like I told you this morning, I'm gonna make you a star. Because
seriously.
we're going to have a podcast, weekly podcast to talk about the things that we want to talk about life. That's the leap of faith and the wisdom that we should have, because life is full of challenges. If you don't know how to face the challenges in your life, you're gonna give up and you're gonna end up, maybe not doing anything because you say, "Oh, I'm not this." You don't have that confidence. So what we want to do is to build confidence amongst our friends and whoever are here
Exactly.
following us, because that's
Yeah.
what we want. Like I even told you, I wanna be a life coach. I've been doing a lot of things. I was like a business coach, telling people this is a good business, is what you should do, doing helping all of them. But what I really wanted is to just talk. What made me happy? It's just talking. I don't even have to use energy. I don't have to use my hands. What I want is to talk and deliver the message and share the message to everybody.
Oh my
Minsan
God.
nga, sometimes I even want to be, sinabi ko, I want to be a pastor.
You
Because
could
through
be. Why
that,
not?
you can deliver the message, share the message to everybody. So anyway, that's just me. So and then we talk about it, and then sabi mo, okay, let's make it very interesting. I was interested actually when we talked this morning. Sabi ko, oh, this is a good start. You have a channel, you're interested with podcast, you're interested with life coaching. You even have a certificate of a life coach. So that's where we can start talking about, and sharing and maybe helping other people have a self-confidence, because that's what I only have, self-confidence. Whatever happens, as long as you have self-confidence, you can make things happen. Ayan, okay, Faith, your turn.
So, anyways, really, speaking of which, yeah, I remember also you told me about wanting to be a coach. Like I was really like doing that online coaching. Like I did have my certificate. That's what I did on the side when during the pandemic. I had this certificate in online coaching, life coach. So technically, I'm a life coach, but I actually just stopped. Like I did not really pursue, but although I did it on the side, you know what I'm saying? That, but not really seriously or only for some people that I tried it, and I had been part of that on 2020, and that's why I created the channel. And it's just like you just really just gave me so much, like one click. I saw it like, oh, Jamstar, really? And then remember we had this tea time, and we supposed to
Uh-huh.
be doing something already back then,
And
and music was.
did you know that you're my first guest sa aking one-on-one tea
Oh yeah,
party?
yeah, I remember that.
You're the first one in 2022. So it actually hindi siya 2020. Oh, 2022 of
23, 23.
December. 20 December 31st. So
Yeah,
we
and
had
then
our first
23. Yeah.
tea party with Faith.
Oh yeah, like saying goodbye to 2022, right? And then
Uh-huh. Yeah.
say hello to 2023, supposedly. So, but anyways, yeah, I remember
But
that.
Faith, what's funny is that we actually envisioned that we will be married in the future.
You got cut.
Married in the future and we will be comadre, but even now they don't even know what what we're talking about. They don't even meet.
I know.
So that's
Actually,
how the comadre came up.
I know, right? And that was like, because Gemstar is really like a bubbly, and I don't know why we just connected, because when you said that you were teaching back in La Salle, you were a computer programming teacher, and so maybe because there's the teacher in me is really like it's always there. And I remember when you told me that, I think that's that, and then we are both in the same company of the broker that we were working with, but it's just click. I think there is a time really, or should I say, God is really putting people, we are really meeting people for some reasons, right? There's a reason for everything. And this silver lining between leap of faith and law of attraction that I got really really interested in before, and although and all of the wisdom that I basically wanted to share with a lot of people who actually may need it. Not everybody, but there are lots of people like you, Jamstars. I really, really like your passion in helping people, no matter what. Like you just do whatever, you just do it. You know, and then anything that we just think about normally, if you notice, whatever we talked last time, remember, Jameson, we talked about that we're going to be doing something together, although we're so busy. You're so busy, I'm so busy. And I don't know how we met, but I mean, our time is still, I think there's still a couple, or like maybe 3 times that we met in your house as well. Remember that? So, and I believe this is something that you're doing. Like I really admired you about having this Jumpstar Media. See, you're really like it. You really mean it when you say that you are a star, because you are Gemstar, so you meant it. So you made your Gemstar Media. I don't hear you.
Yeah, I told you this morning I'm gonna make you a star.
And that's really so funny. Like really so funny. I don't really, although in our own like in our own opinion, in our own way, we're already a star.
Yeah, I'm hope your fate.
We've been.
Yeah,
So,
I give hope to people and you are the faith that they believe in. So, merong kanta niyan. Yun nga kinanta ko pala kanina anyway. Ano mo pakinggan mo yung Anyway na song by Martina McBride. Ano yun the song is about building and one storm's gonna destroy it but you build anyway. You keep building, you keep building. And then people you love, you keep loving and loving, but they don't love you anyway, love them. Parang mga gano'n. And then you sing a song and people forget about you sang, but sing anyway.
I
Maganda yung
know.
message ng song. I really like
Actually,
it.
that's I really, when I heard you on YouTube, you also did that, right? You and your husband, like
Yeah,
you
kaya nga
guys
sabi ko hindi ako
are so
singer.
bubbly.
Hindi ako singer, I just wanna sing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's still at least I think the confidence is really what matters after
Yeah.
all. But for this
Sobrang
one that you're
confident.
telling, yeah, this one, your confidence actually is contagious, by the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Your confidence
Yeah,
is
it's
very
and it's
contagious.
very important kasi yung mga, people who don't have confidence in themselves, usually they end up not successful because they give up even before trying. They haven't started and they give up already because they don't have the confidence that they can do it.
That reminds me
Yes.
actually.
Uh-huh.
That reminds me of the my passion about neuropsychology, because anything that we are thinking, it just actually it's the same. Confidence is the same as that. Like the reasons I'm just saying that I'm less confident, but I'm just actually shy. There's a nature in me that it doesn't just it's not obvious, because whenever I start it already, I'm already good. But then deep inside, I'm shy. I'm a shy person. So that's why one of the things that should I say it's a challenge. It's not really a struggle, but it's a challenge for me. And every now and then I just have to think first. Like I have to really rehearse in my mind whatever it is that I'm gonna do whenever I'm in front of you know, like public speaking, things like that.
You're in front of the camera and millions of people are
Yeah, and
watching.
I didn't even and I didn't even know. That's why this one is really like, oh, awesome. This is awesome for me, because whenever I see audience, that's when I get to be like trembling already. But since I don't see them, hello, hello, at least you're seeing me, but I'm not seeing you, so that's fine for me.
So Faith, you don't see them. If you are on a StreamYard, uh, check on the other side. You will see on your right hand side there's an icon that says comments. Can you see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Click that. So those are the people who are watching us. They're typing their comments. Kikita mo ba?
Interesting.
So there's Concon Vlog and
Oh
Hannah
yeah,
Grace
yeah. That one.
Official,
See, warriors. Yeah.
Warriors. You go
Wow.
up and you will see
Guys,
that
this is
these
so
people
awesome.
had been here waiting for you and
Oh,
listening to
oh my
you.
God. So thank you so much for waiting. But anyways, I would like to give it something, because the most important part that I wanted to really like impart for now, like since this is our initial talk, like, you said
Mhm.
it's a real talk. So it's a real me. So I think what I really like for
DJ,
this,
ayan, 1 second please, excuse me. Faith, we have DJ Ed Nicer. Yan, shout out. Every time there's new people that comes in, we recognize them. So
oh, okay,
yon.
okay.
Yeah,
What
like
is
for example, DJ, hello, hello host Gemstar, yung sabi niya. So we always acknowledge people who
okay,
come to our
warriors.
channel.
There's
Yan.
warriors. And then
Uh-huh. Concon vlog.
Maiso Patita at Gemstar. Miso pa. Warriors.
Yung mga
Hello,
terminologies na
Content
yan, you have
Wag.
to learn it. Merong MMLSO, meaning mega, mega shout out, mega love shout out. May mga
Tamsak.
terminologies sila.
I know
Yeah.
that. Tamsak Tita Gems. And then,
Tamsak is like, yeah.
like, how about
So,
Miso?
Miso is MLSO, mega love shout out. Yun.
Interesting. And then Kankan Vlog. I like the shout out. So, Misa
Mimi.
at Misa. Kankan? Is it
Concon
Kankan?
vlog.
Uh-huh,
Concon
Kankan
vlog.
Vlog.
Concon vlog. Oh, you should know her.
Oh, Kankan Vlog? Oh,
Yeah, you know her. She works for the other company, the ex company that you worked for before.
aha,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a virtual trainer.
Hi, Kankan Vlog.
You have
Maybe
to
we
meet
need to
her.
connect. Because you know what?
Ayan.
My passion is teaching, basically. Well, I've been a teacher for a long time, but right now, just wanted to teach maybe more on coaching, online coaching already, instead of like in class. But I still gonna go back there. I wanted, that's my first passion. Second, third. First, second, third, right? So, anyways, who's a Concon Vlog? So, and how about Mrs. Wave? Mrs. Wave.
Mrs. Volve is
Valve or
she's
Wave?
yeah, Wolverine blog. He's from Canada.
Oh,
Wolverine blog is from Canada. And Mrs. Volve in Canada. Hannah
oh,
Grace
we're in Canada.
Official. Yeah.
Hi, shout to
So we
you.
are worldwide. Meron
Wow.
dito mga taga UK or Italy, Dubai.
Whoops, Yahoo. Okay, so anyways, nice. This is so nice. Hi to all of you. And even though, I am not yet really accustomed to this, it's hello, Miss Faith. Hi, Hannah Grace. I like your name, Grace. So there you go. There's Faith and Grace. By the way, it says that
So,
we're not saved. We're not saved only by faith, but by grace. Most of the grace,
ayan, good.
I am not really like very particular with each Bible verses, but I would like to really delve deeper on that later on, probably. But as of right now, the most important thing that I wanted to impart, probably for the audience, hi Miss Hannah, is the fact that um, the leap of faith and the law of attraction. I've been following law of attraction. There's this and is it okay to mention kind of like this?
Faith, can you explain that, the leap of faith and the law of attraction? Kasi that's what is written in our title natin. We will talk about the life
Yeah,
journey, law of attraction, and
interesting.
leap of faith. I can also share my leap of faith later on, but you explain it further para we can understand what
Yeah, okay.
does it mean
I
when
got
you say leap of faith.
Yeah, I got interested because back in 2008, when I got first, at least I first got this, encounter with Law of Attraction by Abraham Hicks. I think I was in Bahrain when we had that show, and all teachers need to watch that on our, seminar. It's like person professional development seminar, and then they show the secret. It's about law of attraction, and then I was kind of like, wow, this is great. And then I just realized that when I had seen that movie, then I basically got back into my mind that, oh, oh my god, that was like, I was so thankful and grateful that I really had this kind of positive thinking no matter what, you know. And then I just realized that law of attraction kind of somewhat real, when they say that whatever it is that we think, we can conceive. But then because I was basically really prayerful ever since, in when I was growing up. I don't know who taught me. I was not anymore particular about that. Maybe that's another story. But I just realized that one of the days that, every time and then I am praying. I was praying everything that I will be thinking about, I will be praying for that. And so I had this thought like, hey, you know what? It's about actually faith. It's not about the law of attraction, and so I came to realize about the leap of faith, and then I researched on leap of faith, I researched on law of attraction, and they just jibe. So I think I got this. That's why I came to a point that maybe I should be writing a book about silver lining, because I haven't written any book yet. I mean, I did, but not necessarily for this for people who are really author. So I was like thinking about being, you know writing that book about the leap of faith, or the silver lining between leap of faith and law of attraction, because they jibe like whatever it is that we think, we can conceive. And the leap of faith, whatever that you pray for and you believe, it will also be given to you, right? So it's just a little bit of difference in between the two, and I think it has something to do with the so-called religion, quote unquote religion. So but I don't want to say it's in a certain religion per se, although since I am a Christian, I would like to say that, that also paves the way for me to have the desire to study the Bible, and delve deeper with the Bible, because I have that desire of knowing what really was written in the Bible about this, uh, thing that if whatever you ask for, when you ask in His name, then it will be. If you believe, it will be given to you. And then the law of attraction is saying that, the universe is like, if you think whatever it is that you think, as long as you put it there in your mind, you visualize it, it will happen, right? So you
You
see
know,
the
Faith,
difference?
Faith, that's very interesting. I want to share that I experienced it myself about
Mhm.
the law of attraction. Law of attraction is really important in everyone's life.
kasi whatever you think, it's gonna happen. Like I'm so scared because every time I think of something, nangyayari. It happened. So for example,
Good or
when I
bad,
was
right?
it's good or bad, yeah. Then the
Yes.
worst is don't think something that's bad because it's gonna happen.
True.
There's a lot of things that I thought like I cannot share it with you because it's very sensitive and but I only want to share with you the
The good
confirmation
ones.
that the law of attraction is really happening.
True.
Ganito yon. When I was in high school, second year high school kami, we were asked to write a parang journal. And then there were questions. One of the questions nakalagay, what do you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now? So you have to write a composition of what you want to be, what do you want in your life after 5 years. And I was in second year high school. So sinulat ko dun, 5 years from now, I wanna finish college and I want to be, uh, professional, like finish college and then, I want to have a good job and I want, at this age nilagay ko pa very specific kasi if you want something, it has to be specific para bigay ng God sa'yo is specific too. Hindi puwedeng sabihin mo, "God, I want this," pero hindi mo sinabi, "I want 1,000,000." Hindi mo sinabi yun, sabi mo, "I want money." So bibigay lang sa'yo money, hindi 1,000,000. So anyway, just an example. So
True, true.
sabi ko dun sa aking ano, sa aking sinulat na journal, 5 years from now, I wanna finish college. Hindi, tapos na yun, nangyari na yun after 5 years. And then 10 years from now, I want to have my own, a good, hindi, 5 years from now, after college, I want to have a job na stable job and I want this kind of position in the company. So, gusto ko palagi yung I want to be in the highest position. So, I achieve all that. Along the way, nangyari yon. And then, the bad thing is, pag nandun ako sa highest position in the company, wala nang highest pa, gusto ko na mag-give up. I want to start all over again. So anyway, one of the things na hindi ko makalimutan kasi sabi ko dun sa sinulat ko, I want to have a red car.
Did you?
Yun, specific yun. I want to have a red car. Nag-graduate na ako, nagtatrabaho na ako, I wanna have a red car. And guess what? Hindi ako nagkaroon ng red car, but nagkaroon ako ng boyfriend with a red car.
Oh, see? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So still you
So
can.
so dun mo malalaman na whatever you say, mangyayari yon. It doesn't matter if it's for you or somewhere else, something it will come from something
Yeah,
somewhere, but you achieve what you want
yeah,
because you
yeah.
said it. And then sinabi ko pa rin na 10 years from now, I want to have my own house. Nangyari din yon. And then after another year, hindi ko lang ma-specific kung kailan, nakalimutan ko na, but sabi ko dun, I want to go to America a certain time, and everything happened. So that's a confirmation that explains the, law of attraction. Whatever you say, whether it's good or bad, it's gonna happen 'pag sinabi mo yun, 'di ba?
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
that's
it
exactly the explanation. And then back to your leap of faith. Yung leap of faith naman is something that you want to do na you entrust it to God. Okay, let's say for example, um I want to have this business no matter what. Even if you don't have enough capital, sinasabi mo lang sa sarili mo, I want to own this business. I want it to be successful. And it's a leap of faith. You did it no matter what and you became successful because that's the leap of faith. You trust that it's gonna be successful.
yeah.
So,
And
that's
the
how I interpret it.
you're right. You're right. Basically, it's like really you already actually hit it, but it's actually when you say leap of faith, that's correct. But the most important part there is that you are praying for something. So
Mhm.
when you pray for something, and sometimes you you think like maybe it's impossible, but then God, I trust you. That's what you said, right? So,
Mhm.
but it reminded me, actually, Jamsar, it reminded me of this. I didn't even have this American dream. I didn't even want to go to the. I was so nationalistic. Like when I remember I was teaching in a public school in the Philippines, and I remember I was just saying that I didn't have any. American dream. So, but then during the time that I was like, when I was teaching back then, I was a high school teacher and at the same time a trainer in the school. I just wrote this thing, like I was doing this episode of learning episode thing, SLE, and then summary of learning episode, and then I don't know, I was just like, I don't know what will I write, and then I wrote my no, I was about to teach or to do this the subject about short-term goal and long-term goal, and then I had to do it myself, but I was not, but it has to be related in the teaching, like, because I forgot to tell them, but I'm a mathematics teacher back in the Philippines, and I was like teaching in public school, and I was doing this, and then I wrote my own short-term goal, long-term goal, and I remember, I just made up things because I needed to give an example that is outside of teaching so that they can actually relate. So I said, okay, long-term goal. I said, go to go abroad, like maybe America. We're in America, specific. So maybe choices, Los Angeles or Florida, California or Florida or Texas, something like that. It was in my lesson plan because those are examples of, like, basic example that not really related to teaching or to the subject matter that I was teaching, but then so that they can get it. And then I go, okay, so where is specific in California, like Los Angeles? Seriously, Gemstar, I had it in my notes, and then after that, I let it go, and then another thing is that also short-term goal. So what is my short-term goal? Okay, I have to finish this. I have to take another, like they said before, you can go to America. You have to have like special education, at least masters in special education, or I will enroll in masteral in special education. Back then, I already have done my master's degree in mathematics, so I was like, okay, already over that, but I needed to take another course. So those are the short-term goal. But then, you know what, when I came here, I just remember that when I first heard of this law of attraction, those, other than the fact that we said it, we also write it. So writing down also works because it is also in our mind, right? So we wrote it down. So, and then when I was already here, there's this motivational speaker who was like talking also, who among you wrote this on the book? Do you remember the time that when you have a goal, you wrote it down, and then you just let it be, and then it will happen? I never knew, Gemstar. I just want to say this. Although at the same time I was praying, but not a specific prayer. Like I didn't have that specific prayer about going to America or whatever. I just had that for my SLE. I needed to just think about what it is that I want long term and short term in a basic, like maybe that I would maybe want, but not really that serious. But and guess what? I am in Los Angeles, California now. That was like maybe more than I don't know how many years back, but see, and the leap of faith there was that because when I thought of going to America, anyways, moving forward, just fast forward, we will just talk about the details next time. Fast forward, I had this the leap of faith there was when I applied. They told me that, hey, you know what, Faith, before you can go to the United States, it will take you like 3 years to just apply. But I go like, maybe if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, it's not. So I said, maybe I just have to think of ways of how to do it. But and then I asked God, like, you know what, Lord, so I just will go to this interview or to the whatever interview that I might have on that part. Like, I was looking for that, and then all of a sudden I met somebody in that interview that actually gave me this job in United States as a teacher. And guess what? They said it's like 2 to 3 years waiting. Oh my God! Just on the month, like for me, it started on, I forgot about the year, but it's like two. It's maybe January, and then February was the interview. It was reset on March, and March of that year has been interview, and April. Would you believe it? I got the offer all the same year, and then June, I got my visa. August, I'm here. whatever year was that. So I go like, what? So if it is really meant to be, it's meant to be. And I just had a little leap of faith. You know what? I was just added to that interview. I didn't like to give my credentials to that person who interviewed me, that school, because I was a little bit racist. And it's kind of like part of America that is not really so good. But then, because I just said, okay, if it's, Lord, if it's your will, then maybe it will happen. And then it happened. So for me, that's what the leap of faith there is. Because it seems impossible for me to go when they said that it's really hard. But I had just done, whatever it was that was given to me, the prompt, and then I just did it and then prayed for it. But also, I have it in my mind back then already. And whatever it is that I think I normally can get, normally, that's why. But because of this prayerful thing, I have thought that no, it's not law of attraction, it's leap of faith. You know what
By
I'm
the
saying?
way by the way, you're not married, right?
Yeah, I'm a widow.
Yeah, because you don't have a wedding ring.
Why do you have to mention?
No, I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at your fingers, and I don't have a wedding.
No, I'm
Okay,
already a
so
widow. I'm like single. It's been like 2019 when I had been widow. So it's 20, what year now? 2025. So it's been 5 years. Yeah, but that's fine. But
um,
still,
you
that's why
say
good or bad. Don't say it
mhm,
because good or bad, it happens. That's why
yeah.
I don't wanna say anything when I'm angry. And if I do something, I have to really like revert it or do something about it because otherwise, it will really happen.
Yeah. So yeah, we have to be careful with what we say and we think. Even if we think, it's a prayer. Even if we think and we say something, it's like a prayer. You're talking to God, and that's gonna happen. So we only say good things. And also on confirmation about faith, about your what you said about preparing yourself. You know, when you are if you have a plan to go somewhere, go abroad or wherever, you have to plan for it in advance. So like for example, for you, during that time you prepared yourself, you took your master's degree, you did all that because in my experience, my visa, I got my immigration visa for less than a year. It's because of my credential, which I finished my master's degree. If I did not have a master's degree, it will take me 5 years to get an immigrant visa because I'm already here. So that's one of the things that we also have to remember. If you want to go abroad or somewhere, you have to prepare yourself. And I've been telling everyone again and again what's important for us to be successful anywhere we are, even if we're in the Philippines, anywhere we are, we will be able to have that confidence. The first thing that there are four things that we need to have, if especially if you want to go abroad. Number one, we should know how to read. Okay, number two, we should know how to speak. Number three, we should know how to write. And number four, we should know how to listen. Those are the four things that are really important kahit wherever you go. If you don't know how to speak, kawawa ka. Nobody will entertain you. Even if, for example, you are in line and then somebody got into in the middle, kinat ka. If you don't know how to talk, you're gonna be in the next to that person. Di ba?
That's true.
So
That's true.
that's very important. You really have to know how to speak, read, and write. If you don't know how to read, you don't know directions. If you don't know how to write, you don't know how to deliver your message, even in writing. Especially the most important thing is you have to know how to talk. Kasi if you don't know how to talk, kawawa ka dito. Ayan.
Ah,
So,
that's
reminder lang yan again. Kasi I always say that to everybody who wants to go abroad, you really
Concon
have to
Vlog
have that.
says, oh my gosh, sounds interesting. It
Yeah,
is, it
Konkon.
is. I really wanted to meet you, Concon Vlog.
Yeah, Konkon wants to come to America.
Uh-huh. So,
Uh-huh.
also she's in the Philippines?
Yeah, she's in the Philippines. She's a virtual assistant, virtual trainer, virtual everything is virtual.
Oh, so you're a virtual assistant. Nice, nice.
You're
So
gonna
anyway,
need her.
we're gonna
She's
need
very
her.
efficient.
Yeah, right. So Concon Vlog, maybe we can connect later, one of these days. anyways, I just remember before I just remember when you were saying about these four things that are
Mhm.
that are important.
Important.
Yeah, if you have a plan. So that those four things are the basic things that, yeah, you're right. Those are the basic things. But subconsciously prior to those four things, of course, is you really have to have faith. And that's my name. And it's not because of my name, that's why it's leap of faith, by the way. It's like maybe because my mom has you know what? It's also kind of probably God's, God's way. That's why we mom, like you are mom too, right? Gemstar. So we as a mom, like we are given this wisdom whenever we are giving before we give birth. And they said, I have read this somewhere. So I just don't want to quote, but I just read it somewhere that, mom, normally God is actually giving us uh, the wisdom, the names that we are being given by the by our mom is actually has something to do with our mission in life and our whatever personality we're gonna have whatsoever. I don't know. It's like a deep. We will delve deeper on that later on. But I think as of right now, I just wanted to you know mention that has something to do because my name is Faith, and I was like, I really have little faith, like really little, very very little faith. And then I thought like but in the Bible again it says that even if your faith is just like as small as mustard seed, it will actually, it is already very very great that if you have even just a master seed of faith. So that's why this leap of faith, and not because of my name Faith, but really because I had that experience about law of attraction, and I had this spiritual belief as well that when you believe in God and when you are really like whatever it is that we ask in his name, it will be given to us. We just have to be in the receiving mode all the time. But this law of attraction also tells us that whatever we want, just visualize it and be in the receiving mode, and we will have it. You know, so and that's why I got so interested about all these people who are writing about law of attraction. And at the same time, just be very careful though. If you are spiritual, you would know that it is just. Do you experience that, Gemstar? That sometimes when you are praying, there is like this small voice or the voice within that giving you, wisdom on the certain thing that you are praying for. So that's why that that is what I call sometimes listening to the voice within you, but that's actually God for me.
Mhm.
And that's why this when something seems so impossible, that's where the leap of faith is. And on the side of law of attraction, but this is just initial, by the way. The side of law of attraction is like when you think about it, visualize it, it will happen somehow. You see,
Mhm.
there's no God in the law of attraction, it's the universe. So I think they are parallel in such a way. People who have really faith in God, then it's a leap of faith for them. But those people who don't probably believe in God or just maybe neutral has will say it's law of attraction. You understand the difference? So
Mhm.
that's why I got really, really, really interested about that. So, and I think this is like the reason why you really woke me up. Like I was on bed when you talked to me, and then when you said about this YouTube, like, oh my God, that's what I wanted to do back on pandemic. Hi, DJ Jed. DJ Jed. She say hello, co-host Faith. Hi. So, anyways, I'm sorry because I really like Gemstar and I actually when we were laughing and giggling this morning because both of us wanted to talk. Good thing there is that we know where to pause and give
That's
each
why
other a
that's
chance.
that's why we need that's why I thought of you. I said, "Okay, maybe we can make a podcast." That's why it's all
We
about talking.
at least sensible talk. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So
yeah.
we got so much. Like I feel like I have so much to share, and I
Mhm.
always have been sitting in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I as what I said, I was shy and I didn't wanna. But it's
Shy.
about time. Seriously, I
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Even when I was in school, instead when I was studying, I remember when I was elementary up to high school, I would not raise my hand even though I know the answer. and I will only answer when the teacher already called me. Otherwise I won't, that's why I don't normally initiate, like, volunteer. But then when it is something to do with helping, or has, like, you really need to move forward, or to initiate, then that's a challenge for me, but I still do anyways. And that's a good thing, because whenever you feel like when you're in doubt, and whatever it is that is the thing that comes to you, and this is another thing for that, and that it will help, more on help for the common good. If it's for the common good, you just take it. But if it's there's something that will harm, or somebody, or anything that will be harm to anyone or anything, then you just have to stop and pause and think a little bit more. So that's why I really love this idea. Okay, we already have moved to another topic, but you know
No,
you know
that I'm thinking about what we said about wisdom, sharing the wisdom. So this is the wisdom that what we think, like for example, should we go on with this? Should we not? It's about like what good will it give to the people, to the audience. So it's the wisdom we're sharing
I
also.
think I think both of us can really help. And by the way, this is just the initial, and then maybe whoever your follower, gem stars, maybe we can really have create like like self empowerment thing. You know, maybe we can schedule something like that, like 30 minutes or an hour, whatever. But they can always, like, come to us. Like, don't worry about fee this time. We don't need any fees. Like, for me, gems are really, seriously, like, sincerely, I wanted to help those who would need help. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somehow, I feel like, especially those who really need it and don't have the means, because all this online coaching, you have to pay money. Like, it takes money to earn money, for sure, right? But since, for me, at this point in time in my life, it's like giving back to community. And giving back is not all the time about money,
So
right?
maybe Faith, what we can do is we can like if you are a life coach, maybe you have a manual of how to become a life coach. We want to share that to everybody who wants to talk and who wants to help other people um overcome that shyness, overcome that being aloof or not able to
Oh
talk or
yeah.
shyness. Yeah, we can help
Speaking for
them
myself, I
step
can,
by
yeah,
step
you're
on
right.
how,
You're
okay,
right.
how to start this.
You're,
We can help other people
that
who are
can be part of,
interested.
yeah.
So for example, I'm not a good singer, but I sing because that's the only thing like, or I know what to do. So instead of singing, maybe I can talk about other things, about life coaching, because I have the structure, I have the pattern of how to do it. So maybe that's what we can do, share on how to become what you want to be. Like for example, I want to talk. So you teach me how and what to talk about. So it's not just talking, it has to have sense,
Sense,
you know?
exactly, exactly.
So
That's
because we
why,
don't want to waste other people's time listening to us for nothing.
exactly. That's why we both know about that. That we both have this wisdom that we wanted to share, and I know that I'm also like a little bit of this impromptu, should I say? Yeah, like we are just interviewing. Actually, guys, Jumpstar and I just thought about it as we are just gonna create, and then she goes like, "How about today?" As in right now. And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, we can." But you know what? And she asked me, "No, we will just have a real talk, like real talk with Faith, and this is real me and real her. So there's no harm. This is impromptu. This is like, you see, what you see is what you get, really. But
You
the
know,
most
Faith.
important part here, yeah,
Yeah, Faith, I'm sorry. The secret to making things happen is to do it right away. When you think about it, do it.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, instead of procrastinating it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I got also
Yeah.
like lots of lesson about procrastination. So
Oh,
all
I'm
these
that.
things that we had, so all these things that we had experienced in the past, I think those are the things. The reason that we experience that, because we will be able to help, this. to whatever, whoever may need it in the future. So for now, like what you said a while ago, so we can probably do that life coaching or self empowerment, and then we will just structure it in a way that we can have it like less than maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes. That's what I've said, but it's 9:37 right now, my
Yeah, we
gems
have to end.
partner. Yeah.
And we have
So
work tomorrow. So
yeah,
anyway, going back to that, like for example, it's not only life coaching helping you how to become confident of what you do, but also if you they have problems and wants our opinion because we have we experience a lot of things. We already lived. I don't know. For me, I lived more than half of my life already, and I have a lot of experiences. So if people come to me and ask for advice or whatever lessons in life I can share, I can provide solutions.
true,
So
true.
that's the something
Okay.
that I can do.
Before we end up, is there somebody who have met, who have guessed my age?
Nobody.
That's like
So
nobody
I
guessed
think
my age. Oh my
your
gosh. Sounds interesting. This con. Hello. Host Gemstar Media. Hello. Co-host Faith. Like 91. Hello guys. Anong ingay ito? Yeah. Pinag-ingay ako ni Gemstar, and Gemstar actually like really hyper also. No. But anyways,
hyper.
nobody guessed, so it's fine. We can still have it as
I think you're
time.
35.
I love you, Gemstar. So
Okay. So Faith,
anyways, thank you.
can you sing?
Maybe next time.
Okay.
I will do my practice because I had that most embarrassing experience. So next time
So
I need to
by
overcome
the
that.
way, my channel is Gemstar Media Edutainment, meaning I educate and I
Education.
entertain.
Oh, I love
Edutainment, education and entertainment. So if you see me sing, that means I'm entertaining. If you see me educating, talking about certain things, that's education. Ayan. So
it.
if we have this life coaching or whatever coaching or sharing we have, it's education.
Yeah, and for
Ayan.
later maybe we can have something else, something more, something
Mhm.
better. So for now, thank you so much, Gemstar. I really really appreciate this initial talk with you.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's real talk, like as if we are both like as if we're already stars.
Yeah, and I think I wanna thank you for giving me the opportunity to be my guest. Ayan.
Oh, you're
So,
always welcome. And
looking
yeah,
forward for the next show.
yeah, our the one that you told me that you proposed to me, I think that's good. And
Mhm.
so yes, looking forward to you. And guys, whoever may need help for anything like what she said about we can also do some kind of like coaching, or maybe we will structure Jamstar our what is this that you said that we were going to be launching today? That's the launching.
The launch of Real Talk with Faith.
Oh,
Inday Dayag vlog. I think she's Inday Dayag. Welcome to our show. She's in Saudi Arabia.
oh, hi, Inday Dayag. I didn't see her.
Ayan,
Okay,
nasa
sorry.
YouTube.
May naalala ako diyan, sabi ni Kongkon Vlog. And then,
Ano may
Mommy,
naalala niya?
nasa gym lang ako. I'm tuning in. Who's that? Yes,
that's like that's Concon vlog.
oh, okay. And then, Hannah, and then nahulog. Sino nahulog? Shout out po, Faith. Nice, thank you. Sino yung shout out po, Faith?
Ano nakalagay na
Okay.
name?
I missed it. Oh, it's Warriors.
Ah, Warriors. Okay.
And then Hannah Grace, I really love your name, Hannah Grace. Anong ingay? Ay, bumalik ako. Sorry. Inday Dayag. Miso
Yan,
host
Inday
and
Day.
co-host. Misa, what is that? What do you mean by
Mega love shout out.
MLSO? Okay.
Yeah, mega love
Mega
shout
love
out.
shout out.
Shout out din to you, Inday Dayag Vlog. So we're
Thumbs
ending our
up.
show na. Any last message from you, Faith?
Oh yeah,
Looking forward.
looking forward to the next, and but this time it's just initial really. And sorry if not sorry, I'm not supposed to say sorry. It's like I just apologize whatever, because I think I've been talking all over the places, like, but as of now it's just really a real talk. We just really have it at random, but we can have a lot of things that we can share to you guys, like oh my God, Gemstar has full with so much wisdom as well. And I like the fact that this is edutainment. So so that's why, because so next time sa susunod, next time sa susunod,
Susunod na
watch out.
kabanata.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's just
thank
watch
you
for that.
very much. Ayan, maraming salamat po. And then
Next
now
time
we're
we're gonna make it
ending.
shorter.
Yeah, we make it shorter like an hour kasi ito more than 1 hour na. Kasi ang dami nating sinabi but that's only the beginning. Next time we're gonna have a structured show
Like
podcast that we will talk
segments.
about something that that will benefit our audience.
Yeah, for now
Ayan.
it's just it's just really at random
Introduction.
introduction of and at random of anything that we may be
Mm-mm.
able to discuss here. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Faith.
Okay. Bye
You,
everybody.
Jennifer. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
You know
Nice
how
to
to leave.
visit
You
you.
know how to leave. Hindi.
Mm-mm.
You just click the leave
Oh, hold on.
studio. Yeah. Okay.
Live
Thank you,
studio.
everybody.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody. Talk to
Faith.
you later. Thank you, Gemstar. It's
Bye.
fun. I had
Ka sa Facebook.